What's up everybody? Welcome in my first episode about observing space. And yes, I'm going to observe space because it's simply interesting. Everything started when I was about 7-8 years old and I got some books about space. Right now I'm going to show you a little bit more and give you some tips which I just found in the internet, so I thought that I will bring it up to you. Some people would say that you need a telescope for obvious reason to watch the space. The answer is actually you don't, because if you are an amateur, you really don't have to own a telescope or anything like that. Your eyes are already something that you can use for observing space, and that's the point. And now, so we know how we will observe, right? We will use our eyes, we will look there, and oh, there is this nice star. But after some time, you may say, well, where should I look? Like, where is something interesting maybe? And here comes the next thing. I'm sure you may find it in the internet, and the whole thing is just a rotable map of the night sky, which you can for sure download from somewhere. This one is in Polish. I'm sure you can buy if you type in Google some rotable map of this night sky or of sky, then there will be something like that for printing. So just check out in the Google for some rotable map of the sky for printing, and I guess you will find something nice for sure for yourself, for your area as well. And now, next thing that we should discuss is, okay, we are having a map, but there is dark, we got a map, and I can't see anything on this map. Answer for it is just making a very, very simple, very cheap red light flashlight. Red light is kind of the light that doesn't make your eyes adjusting that much into the light. You may see quite well into the. You may look into the darkness, into dark sky at night from looking on your map and putting a red light onto it, and you shouldn't have any problems with adjusting your eyes because they will be still in that night mode. This flashlight will be made from two things. One is battery, exactly 9-volt battery, and the other thing is normal diode LED that will be in a red color. So let's get to work. First, let's make a night sky map. So here we are at my desk, and first thing I'd advise you to take something like a plywood or something else from your kitchen or not, just to make sure you won't cut with X-Acto knife on something that is softer, that's from plastic or other material. So first we are going to cut everything that is from gray and white stripes by the lines. Okay, so we're going to cut it. Here comes the X-Acto knife, which is much better on the paper than normal scissors. As you can see, you can use it and you can just make a very nice circle. So just use an X-Acto knife. It's definitely something better because it will allow you to cut a perfect circle, and it will be really aesthetic as well. You don't need any huge skills, just be patient, just cut with some patience, and you will make it. It will look very aesthetic, very nice, and very professional as well, if we can call this level of being amateur professional at all. So now let me finish this, and then I will do the same with here, this part, and also with the inner part here. So after I finish, I will show you what you should do next. So as you can see, here are pieces that we don't need anymore. So this is something we can get rid of. And now, here is our map. So it's still in pieces. So the next step is folding it with those lines. Now, to do it quite well, I'd advise you to just use a ruler and just fold it next to the ruler. And now, as we have it, then we are making a pocket, and what I can advise to you is just putting some glue onto those pieces. So we are going to fold it, if I'm not wrong, in such a way so those two pieces will hold the big piece of sheet. How to say that? Big piece of shit? It sounds ridiculous. Anyway, yep, here it is. You press it, and then you just use. Okay, so I will just put some glue, and here is our pocket for our map. So as you can see, here's a pocket. You can put the map here. So now we'll put map into this pocket and put a pin on top, but first make sure it will dry out. Okay, so now what we should do is to put the map into the pocket that we've made, and well, it will look somehow like this. Okay, now to make sure it will be rotating well, here we have months. Those are months in Polish. So we are on styczeń, which is January. So they told us to put this pin here, you won't see it otherwise, in the place of polar. So here is Polaris, so for sure this is the point. Okay, I've made a hole, and you put it through both pieces of paper. And as you can see already, here on the other side you have that point, which is not good because you may stick it into your finger, or and it won't just keep everything together. So to do it, I was lucky. I used that cup from the glue that I used. I filled it with plasticine, and I'm going to put it here like this, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so now as you hold it, you are able to rotate the whole map in any way you want. I'm not sure if you can see here, so I will hold it just like this, and here you can see I'm rotating it, it's spinning, and you can see every kind of stars that are possible to be seen on the northern sky. Now, as our map is drying up and it's going to be ready to use, I'm going to show you how to make the easiest possible flashlight with red light for reading this map. So what you need is, as I said before, 9-volt battery is fine, other kind, but make sure it will be fine for LED diode. Which first thing you should do is to find here this spot, and I'm mainly going to use a knife like here, this one. You stick it here, and you are completely able to just move it away. Okay, here it is. It's moved away, as you can see. Now, make sure you check which part of diode is causing that. It's here. You can see the diode is already turned on. So this part I'm going to put here, and when you hold it and just put the longer leg of diode and stick it here, it will be normally turned on. So to make sure that it's not like, like moving around, with the diode here in this place, with the diode's leg, make sure that you will once again put this part of the battery back on, and the diode won't come out that quickly. Now what you want to do is just to move this leg here, and here it is. You want to turn on the diode on, it's turned on. You leave it, it's turned off. Touch, turn it on. You can see the map, you are able to read it. And this year we are having awesome event that we can see with naked eye. It's from 20th January to 20th February, and this is it's possible to see with naked eye on the night sky Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn in the whole, all planets in one line. So it's a good opportunity to actually look into the sky, and you don't need anything else than your eyes or your glasses. And I'm sure that it's something exciting. I'm going to actually observe it as well. So yeah, here is the image, how it will look like, how it already looks like, because we are having 28 January. So yeah, this is how it will look like. I hope that you will observe it together with me. Okay, so I hope that you will like this episode about observing night sky. Probably I will try to make some funny name for it and some levels, and that's it for now. See you in the next year, because I'm going to probably just observe night, and the whole year I'm just going to do it with naked eye. However, in the next year probably we'll move and do one step further, and I will show you some other ideas. So here is the map that we can rotate, and here is our cheapest possible red flashlight that you can make it. Everything shouldn't cost you more than, maybe, I'm not sure, even not $5, even not, I think even not that, not this. So it's very simple, it's very cheap. You can do it at home, and there is some fun because you are already, making your own flashlight, and you are making your own night sky map. So there's some fun. So that's it for now. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and rate for more. I'm going to upload more videos on my channel, also about observing night sky. And don't forget to check out my other channels and their Facebook fan pages. Actually, so that's it for now. So take care, see you in the next episode in the next year. Bye.